Found your jacket on the back of my chair. Still smells like cedar and the autumn air. I haven't moved it, thought maybe I should, but some things are better left misunderstood. People keep saying I should write it all down, so here I am, turning us into a sound. I'm still yours in every song I play, in the light that falls the same way every day. Not the version you remember, not the girl I used to be. Someone who loves harder, and she's learning to be free. Still yours, but softer now. Still yours, and finally figuring out how. You made me laugh in the grocery store, knock something over and I loved you more. We never needed anything dramatic or grand, just Tuesday nights and the warmth of your hand. I've been collecting all these small golden things, pressing them flat like flowers, watching what memory brings. I'm still yours in the middle of the night, in the half asleep, in the morning light. Not the part that needs saving, not the storm you used to chase, just the steady, quiet love that's learning how to take its place. Still yours, grown up now. Still yours, and I'm finally proud to write about the ones who burned and split apart. But nobody ever writes the story of a quiet heart. Held its ground through every ordinary sacred day. So I'm writing it right here for us, for you. I'm still yours in every word I mean, in everything I am, and all the things between. Not because I have to, not because I don't know how to leave, but because staying here with you is everything I choose to be. Still yours, and certain now. Still yours, and I'll keep finding out how to love you better, longer, softer, true. Still yours, and darling, I hope you're still mine too. Your jacket on my chair, cedar and autumn air, I'm leaving it right there. kettle's on, the house is still. Your jacket's on my chair, it's there, it always will. I've memorized the sound you make when you're almost asleep, the small unglamorous things that I will always keep. I have loved before with both my hands wide open, but every road led back to you, and now I understand it. It takes brave to stay when leaving would be easier. It takes brave to choose someone in all their ordinary, not the arms that hold you at your best, but the ones that find you when you're nothing like the rest. You stayed, and God, that is the bravest thing. We don't always say the things we mean. Some nights I'm a stranger in the space between, but you don't walk away, you wait beside the door, patient like a lighthouse on a dark and hammered shore. I used to think love meant never coming apart. Now I know it's what you do when you are. That's the art. It takes brave to forgive before the apology lands. It takes brave to reach across and find each other's hands. Not the version written by a better pen, but the truth of us again and then again. You stayed, you chose this. Every single time I've stood in rooms where I felt invisible, where the weight of being known felt too impossible, and you walked in, not with answers, just your presence, and somehow that was more than I had ever learned to reckon. So don't you dare say love is luck or accident. You made a choice, and you make it every day, and that is everything. It takes brave to love without the promise of forever. It takes brave to show your scars and still say let's get better. Not the hero in a song or on a screen, just a person flawed and whole who chose to love me clean. You stayed through all of it, and that is brave. The kettle's done, your jacket's on my chair, and you are still right here. Brave. Seven in the evening, you walk through the door, kick off your shoes like you've done 100 times before. Something about the way the light hits your face still stops me cold, still makes my whole heart race. They say love fades when the new feeling's gone. Then why does everything about you hit harder than the first song? Honey, rush, sweeter every single time I touch. Not a summer feeling, not a one-time thing. You're the melody I hum without even remembering. Turn the music up, pull you close and sway. Every night with you is opening night. You steal the blanket, I steal it right back. We argue over nothing and then laugh about that. You burn the toast, but you dance while you cook. I could spend 1,000 years just reading that look. I've been around, I've seen what love can be. Nothing in this world hits quite like you choosing me. Honey, rush, rolling through me like a velvet wave. Not a highlight reel, not a perfect frame, just the realest high I know that never feels the same. Baby, let the whole world spin and fall. Long as you're beside me, I've got it all. You want roses? I'll plant you a garden. You want the moon? I'll learn how to chart it. Asked me to stay and I was already there. There is nothing on this earth I wouldn't dare. Not because I have to, because you're that rare. Some nights the world outside gets loud and cold, and the story we are writing still feels untold. But then you reach across the dark without a word, and that single touch says everything I've ever heard. No map, no plan, just us in this, and I wouldn't trade a second of it. Honey, rush, lighting up every nerve I've got. Not a one-hit wonder, not a lucky streak. You're the record I keep spinning every single week. Let the brass hit, let the whole room shake. Loving you's the best mistake I never made. Every single time, just like the first time, sweeter than the last time. Honey, rush, honey, rush. The alarm goes off at 7 a.m. Same old street, same day again. But something's different in my mind. You're the reason I don't mind. Messy hair and faded jeans, living life in in-betweens. No spotlight, no grand parade, still the best choice that I've made. We don't chase a perfect life, we just make it feel right. You make the ordinary shine, turn every second into something divine. From quiet mornings to late night views, I find my whole world next to you. No need for stars to realign. You're my once in a lifetime, and every little thing I find, you make the ordinary shine. city noise, broken plans we still enjoy, laughing like we got it all, even when we feel so small. Every road we've wandered through leads me back in front of you. Not a fairy tale we pretend, just a love that doesn't bend. We don't need to rewrite fate, we just show up, we don't wait. You make the ordinary shine, turn every second into something divine. From quiet mornings to late night views, I find my whole world next to you. No need for stars to realign, you're my once in a lifetime. And every little thing I find, you make the ordinary shine. And if the world goes rushing fast, we'll slow it down, we'll make it last. No matter where the years may go, you're the only home I know. You make the ordinary shine, like every moment's perfectly designed. Through every high and every low, you're the only truth I know. No need for more, no grand skyline, you're my forever, my only sign. In every breath and every line, you make the ordinary shine. I still set 2 cups in the morning before I remember. Your coat is still hanging by the door. I haven't found the nerve to move it more. The silence here is loud, it's all I hear. The shape of you still lingers everywhere. I wash the sheets but not the pillowcase. I'm not ready yet to lose your trace. The neighbors wonder why the lights stay on. I'm just afraid of what it means you're gone. I keep reaching for the phone to tell you something you would love to know. Then I remember, and it hits me all at once. Rising vulnerability, the emotional crack before the flood. The space you left is bigger than this room. It swallows every morning, every noon. I breathe no moving on, there's only through. The space you left, it lives inside my chest, a hollow kind of ache that won't let me rest. I thought the time would make it easier to say that I'm okay, but darling, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Cleared your side of the medicine shelf and stood and cried and put it back myself. Someone said that grief is just love with nowhere left to go. And God, how I love you still, more than you'll ever know. I see your face in strangers on the street, and songs that play in every soul I meet. And I keep reaching for the phone to tell you something you would love to know. Then I remember, and it hits me all at okay. But darling, I'm not okay. Maybe someday I'll wake up and you won't be the first thing that I reach for. Maybe someday I'll make it through a song without breaking on the bridge. But today is not that day. Today I'll let myself be broken, 'cause loving you was worth every single word I've spoken. So take your space inside of my chest. I don't wanna feel it, what we had. I'd rather keep the wound than forget what healed it. Rather keep the wound than forget what healed it. The killer line, devastating, beautiful, unforgettable. The space you left is bigger than this room. It swallows every morning, every noon. I breathe you in with everything I do. There is no moving on, there's only through. The space you left, it lives inside my chest, a hollow kind of ache that won't let me rest. I thought the time would make it easier to say that I'm okay. But darling, I'm not okay. No, I'm not okay. The space you left, the space you left, I'm not okay. Coffee still warm on the counter for me. You've already left, but you're all that I see. Morning light follows the shape of your hair. Even the quiet feels like you're still there. A message at noon just to say that you're fine. A small constellation, you're reading my mind. The world keeps on rushing, but I find a way. You're threaded in every small part of my day. I don't need a reason, I just need you near. Like a song that you hum and it suddenly clears. You are my everyday light, the soft kind that holds through the night. Not a flash and it's over, no. You're the glow that stays when the whole world goes. In the noise of the ordinary, you make every moment feel extraordinary. Baby, you are my everyday light. We're just two people finding our way. No grand gestures, just love in the everyday. A hand on my back in a room full of loud, the only still point in the middle of the crowd. Late drive home when the city slows down. Your voice like a song on a radio sound. I've been looking for something I can't quite define. Then I look over and it's you every time. Some say love is fireworks burning and bright, but I'd rather have Sunday with you in the light. No perfect moments, no cinematic scene, just you and me, just everything in between. You are my Smell of last night still caught in the thread. I pour 2 cups even when you're not here. Old habits of loving don't just disappear. I used to think love had to burn to be real, but you showed me something softer, and God, I can feel it. You're not the storm, you're the calm after. Not the punchline, you're the quiet laughter. Not the thunder rolling through the night, you're the candle I reach for when I lose the light. Soft fire, the kind that stays, warming every single one of my ordinary days. We argue over dinner, you fold first, I fold last. We both know it's never really worth holding the past. You laugh at my bad jokes a half beat too late, and somehow that timing is what makes you great. They say love fades when the novelty dies. Ours just settle deeper, like roots taking their time. You're not the wave, you're the shoreline steady. Not the rush, you're worth every moment of waiting. Not the headline everyone is chasing after. You're the footnote I go back and read forever. Soft fire, the kind that grows, burning brighter the longer that the winter blows. Baby, every love song's been sung before. Maybe every poet has walked through this door, but none of them have stood in this exact light, watching you sleep talk on a Thursday night. None of them had you, and that changes everything. You're not the ending, you're the reason I stay, not the memory. You're the one I'm making today, not the version that the movies always sold me. You're the truth that only someone real could show me. Soft fire, don't ever dim. Keep burning slow and sure all the way through to the end. Soft fire, keep burning in. Pour 2 cups, leave the light on. Stay, just stay. Just stay. Morning light falls on your sleepy eyes. Coffee's brewing, time is passing by. You tie your hair, I watch you move. In little moments I find my truth. We don't need a perfect plan, just your touch inside my hand. In the middle of everything we do, all the chaos fades when I'm with you. Every second feels like something new. Even ordinary turns to beautiful. In the middle of traffic lights and dreams, in between the noise and in-betweens, I found a love that feels so true. In the middle of everything, there's you. Rainy days and laughing in the car, singing songs, don't care who we are. Every mile just feels like home, as long as I don't drive alone. We don't need to chase the stars, we already are where hearts belong. In the middle of everything we do, all the chaos fades when I'm with you. Every second feels like something new. Even ordinary turns to beautiful. In the middle of crowded city streets, in the silence when our heartbeats meet, I found a love that feels so true. In the middle of everything, there's you. No diamonds, no fancy plans, just your fingers in my hand. And I swear that's all I need. You're my forever in between. In the middle of everything we are, through the days, no matter near or far, you're the reason I believe it's true. Love lives in the simple things we do. In the middle of my every view, every road just leads me back to you. I don't need a world brand new. In the middle of everything, there's you. In the middle of everything, I found you. Don't look at me like that, like you already know you don't. I smile in all the right places, I've memorized the part. I show you all my surfaces and hide the rest in the dark. I know the words to say when someone asks if I'm okay. I've practiced in the mirror till the lie became my face. Self-masking theme deeply resonant with Gen Z, mental health conversation. But there's a version of me you've never seen. She only comes out when the world goes quiet, and she scares me. Pause after she scares me. Billy's signature silence as a sound. Underneath the quiet, there's a storm I've been hiding. Pretty on the outside, never the middle parts. You think you know my story, you've only read the start. I built the wall so slowly, you never heard a sound. And now I'm safe inside them, and I can't find my way out. You've only read the start, but there's a version of me you've never seen. She only comes out when the world goes quiet, and she scares me. Underneath the quiet, there's a storm I've been hiding. Pretty on the outside, hollow on the inside. I've been so good at pretending, I forgot how it ends. Underneath the quiet is where I begin and end. You keep asking me what's wrong, but what if nothing's wrong? What if this is just me? What if I was always this, and you just weren't paying attention? No, 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 no. I don't wanna be fixed, I wanna be found. Not lifted out of the dark, but met there underground. So come down if you want me, come down to where I stay. Cause I'm tired of climbing up just to feel okay. I'm tired of the quiet, I'm tired of the noise, I'm tired of pretending I still have a choice. Not lifted out of the dark, but met there, the philosophical core. Underneath the quiet, underneath the quiet, storm I've been hiding. There's a storm I've been hiding. Outside, ooh, hollow on the inside. I've been so good at pretending, ooh, I forgot how it ends. Underneath the quiet is where I begin and end. Underneath the quiet. You don't know me, you never did. It wasn't a Friday, wasn't a holiday, just a Thursday with nothing particular to say. You showed up unannounced with takeaway and tea, sat cross-legged on my kitchen floor and talked till after 3. I've tried to write 1,000 songs about the big moments, but all my best lines keep coming back to this one. Thursday, nothing planned, nowhere we had to be, just your laugh echoing off every wall. Just the kind of night I didn't know I'd need at all. No champagne, no skyline, no grand design, just you and me and Thursday and time. We talked about the futures we were both afraid of, the version of ourselves we weren't quite sure we're made of. You said you've always felt a little like places that could take your breath away. None of them compare to where I was that day. You fell asleep before the ending of the film. I didn't wake you, turned the volume down to nil. Watched you breathe and thought, this is it, isn't it? This is what they mean when they say home. Years from now, when someone asks me when I knew, I won't say the first kiss or the first I love you. I'll say it was a Thursday, takeaway gone cold. And the way you trusted me was something you never told. That was the moment right there. A Thursday I would live 1,000 times Thursday, the one I keep returning to in every dream. Not the day I had the world inside my hands. The day to understand that love isn't found in the extraordinary. It's a Thursday. It's always been a Thursday. Takeaway gone cold. Film still playing to no one. You asleep beside me. Thursday. Thursday.